Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Got another lounge adventures for you. This is not going to be on the regularly scheduled date because this is something that doesn't happen very often. Usually, I'm going to post these types of videos on Saturdays, but you guys get an extra early one in the middle of the week. So here you go. And there's a big reason for that. And if you already have seen the title, which I assume you have if you're clicked on the video, I got the biggest comeback I've ever gotten in any lounge event in my entire life. So, yeah, that's why we're looking at this today. So, in order for there to be comeback, there obviously has to be something that goes wrong in the beginning. So, right now I'm in second with a shroom and a red, so I don't see exactly what could go wrong here. So I get bloopered, and then yeah, I tried going left to the Nana because I saw it, and I just went a little too far left and fell off the track. And then the blooper gave me traction at the wrong time, combined with the fire, scaring me and making me go tight. Just, yeah, that wasn't a good combination, and get random green, and suddenly I'm in last, and I back an on myself, everything's just going right. If I just didn't hit that, or if I just didn't fall off in second, I would have been probably getting first this race. But yeah, there's the shock as well. So now it's basically over. I get stuck on the wall at the end. So yeah, that's how that went wrong. And in second race, I'm in a pretty decent spot. I have 4 shrooms and 6, which is pretty nice. And then I try going super wide, and I barely get clipped by my teammate's bomb. My teammate is on Inkling, by the way, so he's going to be easy to tell on the mini-map where he is. And blue comes out. I pull a ghost, which is really nice. We're 2-3 now, so I'm in a good spot once again. But then the shock comes. The shock usually comes there anyways, but usually it gets chained into this set instead of getting spammed from the last set. So yeah, that's why I was expecting it to be a little later. I do have shrooms, and I use these to get away from the bomb and the fire behind me. And I take this double. I'm getting a shroom, and there's more fire. So I decided to shroom away to try and space myself from the guy with fire. And I think the guy in first failed, and he has a horn. So I thought maybe he could horn the fire, and he does a little bit, but unfortunately not in time to save me. And I ended up riding the guy who fired me, get a little bit of revenge. I'm still in an okay spot, right? I'm in 6th, and going into this last turn, this guy, or last couple of turns, this guy's a boomerang in front of me. So, can't be that bad, right? I tried going wide to avoid the red, but he ended up trailing me instead, so I get last once again. So, 2 points after 2 races is not a good start. And I ended up recovering a little bit. I was on around 20 at this point. So, again, I'm in a decent spot on Sydney. Triple shrooms, but yeah, I get fired, and maybe I can pull a dodge here. It's going to be very unlikely that I get a good spot this race, but maybe if I pull a dodge, it's possible. But nope, no dodge, but I do get triple greens, which could help me out. Triple shrooms helps me to get away from the pack as well. I end up backing these because I thought I'd get shrooms here, and I was right. And yeah, the blue got spammed right as they, got out of the set, so it went right into my line, and again, another bottom spot. This time not last. Good progress, but still not good. We're on 23 and 24 after 5 races, so we're bottom 2 overall after 5, and that's just not good. It's not going to cut it. We're both on pace to get, very bad points overall, and most likely last if we keep this up. We got Bowser's Castle. Maybe we could turn things around, right? I ended up not getting that trick there. It's a pretty hard trick to get because it's not really sloped in a way that lets you get the trick very easily, but no matter, I'm still in an okay spot. Get my coins up to 8 here before I touch this glider, and I shroom up here, hoping to get maybe defense or triple shrooms. I end up getting fire, which was really nice. My teammate shrooms up, but then he gets instantly redded, so that's not very good for us. And yeah, I fired first, which is not bad, but it's about to get, yeah. It's about to run out, is what I was going to say, but then I got nano sniped, so no longer in first, but I'm still on 9 coins in 7th, and I'm in the back of the pack, so a lot of the chaos is going to happen in front of me, which means I can maybe profit from it. See, there's a bomb that takes out someone, I think, and there's nanas over there. I have quad shrooms, which means I get to take cut up here. My teammate's in 2nd, so he's doing pretty nice. He's not going to get blued. And here I decide to shroom away. The guy in 4th here has a horn, and he's in a star. He comes out of it. Luckily, he doesn't decide to use it on me. He decides to hold it for a little longer. And now we're 3-4. I pull a boomerang, and there's a boomerang behind me, so I want to try and back this guy with it so he doesn't get me. And again, don't get the trick, which is not good because the guy behind me could catch up. I think the guy in 2nd failed or something, but yeah, now we're 2-3. This guy's triple greens behind me. I have to watch out. Don't get the trick there. He throws a green up, but barely grazes by me. And I try and back this guy because I don't want to get greened, and I barely avoid the nana as well. He almost greens me. He has another green, so I have to go really far right here. Shroom up here at the end. Green barely grazes by me. My teammate, crucially, going wide at the end to not trail me, which was very, very good. And we get top 2 because of it, so very good awareness from my teammate. But yeah, that was a really good race. It helps us get back into it. So instead of being way down in the dumps, we're only a little bit down in the dumps. And we get a bagger, Rock Mountain, which is not great when you're top 2. But I decide to bag. My teammate decides to run. So we're kind of splitting up our eggs, I guess. We're not putting them all in one basket. And yeah, I'm just speeding up the bagging part because it's not anything interesting. We're just cruising, you know, not much going on. So here is where it starts to get interesting because here's where you can start to pull shock. And here I pull Golden Star. I'm going to chain it here at this set, which gives a lot of shocks. And wait, look at that, a shock. So the people use stars in front of me, and I don't think my teammate was in a dodge, so I waited as long as possible to get the people who were starring in front of me to get out of their dodge. So I ended up dodging like maybe 1 or 2 people, but you can't have it all, you know. But I have a star in 5th place with triple shrooms. So as long as I don't really mess up here, I should be getting a top 2 or 3 spot here. And my teammate unfortunately pulls plant, doesn't pull any shrooms, so he can't plant yet because I'm right in front of him. So he decides to go left and plant. And I'm in a really good spot, obviously, because I'm the first person up here who's taken cut. The guy in 2nd, I think, ends up pulling a shroom, so he's in front, but he goes for the wide ramp because he only had 1 shroom. I get a 1st place box and no protection, so hopefully I don't get redded on the line here. And they have a red. Oh, shroom up at the end. Still first. Wow. Yeah, the shadow was in front of me, which kind of made it look like I was getting 2nd there, but I ended up barely beating the guy who redded me on the line. So that was really, really nice. So that's 2 firsts in a row for me. And we get another like hybrid-ish. Rock was way more of a bagger, but Peach Gardens is more of a hybrid track where you can do either bag or run because the track is super long. There's a bunch of cuts. Shock usually happens. There's just a lot of factors that make it like a hybrid. The reason why you can run it is because, you know, there's not, like, the cuts aren't super broken because you can take the shroomless shortcut, and it, even though, you know, you save a lot of time by shrooming, you can cut down the loss you would by normally going around by going into this grass patch here. I didn't have to do it here because I pulled a shroom, but the guy in 2nd there, even though he lost a bit of time, it wasn't that much, right? So my teammate ends up getting blued, so even though he got blued, we're still top 2, which is really, really good. And as long as there's not a blue, then we're going to be chilling. But yeah, I got chomped by this plant because I didn't know that it actually reached you. I thought it like tried to eat you, but it couldn't get you because you were going fast enough. But today I learned, I guess you can't just go go through the plant like that. You can't go through its territory. So I'm in second here. We're top two still, right? Even after that mistake. I pull Shroom and there's a blue. So my teammate doesn't drop out, and I don't want to potentially have no defense for the rest of the race. So I decide to chain here, because my Shroom could get ghosted. If I pull coin there, that's really, really bad for me because I'm going to have to use my Shroom anyways, because someone will probably pull a red, and I don't want to risk that. And here I have double defense in first, which was really nice because I chained it at that box to give me an even, well, give me a way better chance to pull double protection. And even though it didn't matter there, it could have mattered, right? So defense got ghosted, but I'm safe here, and it looks like I'm getting a third first in a row. So yeah, the comeback is definitely on. And now we're on to Excite Bike. Another bagger, essentially, because these last three tracks after we got Bowser's Castle have not been good for our spots, but I've made it work, and yeah, my teammate's been helping out a lot, getting me those. He's been taking blues, taking names, and yeah, I mean, as long as we keep this up, we can get like a top 3 spot here after being very far last after 5 races. So yeah, we're just gonna speed up the bagging parts once again. And I pulled triple Shrooms Golden, which is not good, but on this track it's not terrible because you can use this Golden to take the side and then go through the cut. Now I have to go on the ramps, which loses you time. And I have a Bill here, so get triple Shrooms after, so I could take cut with Bill and then have Shrooms to take the ending cut. This Bill is going to take me a while, but the shock ends up happening, which is even better for me. Drops me off in 5th. Now I have 2 Shrooms in about 3rd place. And as long as, they don't pull horn or bomb or something, then I should be good, right? Well, someone dodges with a crazy 8 and throws all of his stuff at the line, and I was luckily able to avoid it. If he placed that bomb a little bit better, it might have been unavoidable for me, but yeah, he put it in the middle, right? And now I'm on 83. So just 4 races ago, I was on 23, and now I'm on 83 with 3 races left. So it's looking very good for me, at least. My teammate is not doing so well, but, you can't really compete too well with 4 firsts in a row, so I don't blame him. I thought I was going to get coined there, because that's usually what happens when you're in first, but I ended up pulling protection and throwing it instantly. But it ended up not mattering too much because I got an extra coin there, and these guys shroomed up and pulled good items, and I just basically drifted into that boomerang. My teammate was trying to help me out there, but I just yeah, didn't play that well. Let's just say that. But I have triple nanas. I have 8 coins. Now I'm on 10, which is way more than I guarantee you. It's way more than what anyone else has because coins on this track are hard to come by. So teammate has like triple greens. Now he's in 2nd, but he ends up getting boomeranged. And I'm still in a decent spot as long as I don't get fired or boomeranged. So he uses that boomerang. He pulls fire, which is not good. Guy in front of me gets fired. And he decides not to back it. Backs it closer to the set. Didn't want to get redded, I guess. But now I pull triple Shrooms, which is really good. Gets away from these greens. And I have red to chain at this guy. But he ends up blocking it. So I have Shroom Fire now. Maybe I can use this to get 2nd. Got his trail, but not him. And 3rd, still pretty nice. Still pretty nice. 2 races left now. So as long as we can get some decent races, we could probably get 3rd, right? So you thought I was gonna run, right? But nope, not today. It's a bagger, as we all know. RMC has got a lot of cuts, so there's no way that this is ever gonna be a runner. But Bill Star, I ended up using my Bill early. Wasn't able to wait for the Bill extension because it was the first time I pulled. And I pulled Star Golden. Teammate doesn't have shock. He has Ghost. So looks like no shock yet. Golden, maybe I can pull Bill or Shock or nope, pull Star here, which that's pretty decent. But I decide, okay, I want to get a better item here, so I go wide and not take cut with my Star. Almost get backed and build, get the 9th place box, which is really good. As long as I get triple shrooms, I should be fine. Yes, very good. And I almost star my teammate here. I was dead set on starring up in that cut there because there's just no way I could wait any longer. And the guy pulls plant behind me, but I have shrooms to get away. So maybe I can get 4th here? Nope. Yeah, that green came from a ghost. I don't know if you could tell, but maybe I'll slow it down for you guys. But yeah, it was a ghost who had a green at the end. I had no idea that they were there, and it's kind of impossible to avoid that. So a little unfortunate, but you know, considering I got 4 firsts in a row, I'll take a decent race from both of us. So I think my teammate got 4th that race. So 4-9 is not bad at all. So as long as we get a decent race here, we should be getting 3rd. But, you know, a lot can happen on this track. I don't pull a dodge, so I have to wait here at this set. I pulled Bill Golden, which is not bad. That guy in 1st is hella gone. My teammate's in 2nd. He ends up starring here, trying to predict the chain at that set that I just passed. No shot comes, though. Now I start goldening up. Almost get starred. I pull a Bill. Almost get starred twice again. And I have a Bill in 8th, which is not bad if I just cruise through the set. And, oh, yeah, the shot comes. So, yeah. And then I pull Blooper, which is not good when you're bagging. So I tried stopping one more time and ended up getting billed for it. But I pulled Golden Star. Not bad. You definitely don't want Bills on this part of the track. So I'm glad I didn't pull one. And here I go for the double. I get it in 9. Maybe I can pull a star. No, quad shrooms. Pack is super tight. Look at everyone go. I'm in 5th now. And don't get back to the line. Don't get starred. Okay, I get 5th. So not bad. Oh no, my teammate gets last though. And let's see. Do we get 3rd? And let's see the standings. Yep, we do get 3rd. It ended up being a lot less close. But, yeah, very good, very nice comeback. I've never gotten a 60 GP before, so that was pretty awesome. Well, I haven't gotten a 60 GP in lounge, but yeah, that was really cool. So, yeah, in terms of what's coming on the channel, I'm planning to do daily uploads for the foreseeable future. It's gonna be mainly clips, and then once MKU starts, MKU highlights. And then I'll do some extra shorter videos that are more like video essays. So maybe like 2 to 3 minutes on maybe like a shortcut or maybe a concept that competitive players do or something of that nature is what I'm going to start doing. Because if I want to do daily uploads, I can't be doing super long form content. But I'm going to try and get out guides as well, specifically track guides for all the DLC tracks. Paris should be out relatively soon. Thing is I finished the audio. I've edited all the audio. It's just I need to find some good footage for it, and I need to kind of structure the video for it. So that'll be a little tough, but yeah, that's my future plans. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. More to come, so look forward to that. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.